We learn pain in this brutal universe, pain caused by you. Soon you will be paid in kind. No, 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 no. You misunderstand. Soon you will be pain in kind, my friend. That's exactly what's gonna happen here. Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Endless Space 2 Penumbra. We are playing as our community custom faction, the Diasporid, who produce a ton of extra food, a ton of extra production, and happen to gene meld everybody they come in contact with. It's okay, guys. We have permission. It's not as nasty as it sounds. We gave ourselves that permission, but it still counts. Okay, so this we're not actually gonna watch because it's one ship versus like 10. Bye. So that Peregrine is dead. We should have picked something other than turtle. We should have picked take trophies, so we got a little bit extra there. That was a mistake on my part for sure. However, the upside is we have killed a lot of pirate fleets for this. We've done 4 out of 7, I think, which means that we can't possibly lose this now, so we can basically stop messing with it. We're gonna get both the bombers and the heavy fighters here, and the 300 manpower. For our faction mission or quest, we are currently on 4 out of 5 military techs, and we are researching the Obliterator blueprints, which is going to take us to the next level. The event Call a Spaceman has come to an end, so that means we are getting 15 production on all of our colonies now, and we are no longer increasing our religious political ideology, which is unfortunate because we actually do want that to kick in. Now, the Sisters of Mercy, we had a bunch of extra ships coming down to Veni. It looks like they got there, because their pop is at 16 now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're fine for us to consume Sisters of Mercy there now, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. We build pop back fast enough that it's really not an issue. Bam. Splice those genes. Look at that, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got happiness coming in. We got +10 damage done to attackers during ground battles. Like, this is just getting more and more nuts over time. We can't combine the Harashems yet, but we are boosting their population. We are not boosting the Calgaros. We would like to boost the Calgaros, though, so I'm actually gonna go and see if we can pick up Dustwater on the market. Does not look like we can. Dustwater is not even available. That's crazy. Okay. So I guess if Dustwater isn't available, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. We could build a trade company HQ here on Nusakan, but what we should do is actually go into our empire management and maybe search our systems by what they produce and try to find the one with the best gross product, or the one that best produces resources that we want, because that's the thing. With trade companies, you can either boost the flat dust outcome, or you can boost the strategic and luxury resource outcome, and that's potentially better nowadays. Due in large part to dust inflation, so because of that, we would actually probably be best off putting it here, which ironically we have the room to do. So let's go for that. We can get additional trade companies, so we can put one on our home system later as well, but for right now we're gonna start out by putting one on Nusakan. That should be excellent. Alright, everybody else is building the things. Carius just built another seed ship, which is the only seed ship we're going to finish there now. So we're actually going to use our speed fleet here to send everybody up here to bring the seed ships in and help with finishing off the Hisho. So we'll go right there with our seed ships. We do have a red ship trapped here. That is the Riftborn. We're not at war with them yet, but we could be. We could be if we wanted to. We can attack them here, though, because we are at Cold War with them. So, yeah. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and split these up into 3 flotillas as well so that we get a little bit more damage. We can't because we're 1 CP short. That's unfortunate. Oh well. In that case, we'll just take trophies and kill this thing. There's very little chance. I mean, they could escape. They could retreat. Yeah, that's really all they have. The Riftborn insists that you stop attacking our fleets and systems. We can accept that or we can refuse. We're gonna refuse. Thank you, Riftborn. We respectfully refuse your inquiry. We can only assume that your intentions are hostile, and we will build our defenses accordingly. +10 manpower per turn on systems near good systems. That's fine. You guys can have extra manpower. It's not going to stop us. We learn pain in this brutal universe. Pain caused by you. Soon you will be paid in kind. No, 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 no. You misunderstand. Soon you will be pain in kind, my friend. That's exactly what's going to happen here. Alright, latest political surveys show that militarists are way in the lead, pacifists are the second strongest, and then religious. We are going to be trying to boost our religious right here and let our pacifists kind of fall away. If we're very, very lucky, we'll be able to do that. The religious law that lets us control population and make sure only our main population comes out is actually ridiculously powerful once we've gene melded enough people. So that's why we're really, really pushing for religion here. We did manage to kill off one of their behemoths here, and now we're just chilling. Just chilling, everybody's cool. Within one turn, we should have a ship here to deal with this peregrine. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a hawk right there. That's fine. We'll melt that hawk down too. And these guys... yeah, we're just slow sieging them, which is kind of sad. I would much rather get all our siege ships out and bring them down here. Maybe that's what we'll do with our taxi fleet that is en route. We do need to start thinking about how we're going to deal with these pirates right here, though, so I may actually take this fleet over here and just end these pirates. Because we do have 2 pirate systems within our home system, and that in and of itself is rather dangerous. It looks like our hack has reached B106805. If it stops here, if it gets prevented here, then we'll know that the... why did the name skip my mind? The Umbral Choir are hanging out here, but that's not looking like it's going to happen right now. Right now, it looks like our hack is going to be fine. I guess we'll see. If our hack allows us to weaken their manpower here, that'll actually make getting rid of these pirates much easier, so we'll do that. And exploration ship, please explore. You do your exploration thing. Battle at Rigel. Show me the problem. Oh boy. Okay, so in this case, the only thing we can really do is retreat, and we're gonna lose the ship anyway, so... we're just gonna tell it to suicide. Go ship, you got this. Try to kill something in the process. Okay, you didn't, but that's alright. We expected to lose you, you were expendable, it's fine. Okay, that fleet's done. Ending the turn. It's crazy how quick we're rolling through the galaxy. I mean, it's not that crazy because we're using a custom faction, and custom factions can be very imbalanced. But I am kind of enjoying just the nice, easy roll after the way that ELCP rolled me. The artillery officer's trial spirals out of control. This is the trial by fire event part number 2. Nationalists within your empire argue it was a mistake to ever empower an outsider within your military. In turn, those accusations outrage minorities across the population and their allies who have pledged loyalty to your cause. The officer is convicted but maintains his innocence and begs you to expand your investigation. He recalls reviewing the stolen intelligence as a routine operations check and that he forwarded it to several other officers for review. Protests against the officer's arrest have begun on several worlds, and public action is needed to sway the mood of the public. And public action is needed to sway the mood of the public. That feels like a translation error. Okay, so we can pardon the officer and get +10 happiness with minor civs, or we can shut down protests and increase damage on fleets for 10 turns by 30%. How is that even a question? Yes, please. The division. The tense political rivalry between militarism and pacifism in the Orm system has risen to emergency levels. The militarist faction has ordered the construction of an intricate system spanning barricade between Orm's inner and outer planets. Intra-system movement has been severely restricted, and many citizens have been cut off from their family and friends. The pacifist inner planets have petitioned for your help. So if we ignore them, we get a lot of extra production and influence on Orm. And we increase our militarist political ideology, but there is an 80% chance of creating a major political crisis. If we dismantle it, then we lose 15 production on Orm, and we gain 30 happiness. This is really, really strong, but creating a major political crisis is kind of scary. I think what we're gonna do is dismantle it. Through experience, you know that this sort of division only leads to trouble. You must tear down this barricade. All in all, you're just another brick in the wall. Okay, that's sorry guys, I couldn't help but think of the Berlin Wall. We broke that down. The Academy and the heroes who refine their skills there can turn the tides of battle in vastly enriched systems. It is not surprising, therefore, that all civilizations in this galaxy secretly desire insight and control of that powerful establishment. Word has come out from the establishment, however, that they seek additional growth and recruitment from the lesser civilizations of the galaxy. Apparently, the secretive leader of the Academy feels that these less powerful communities of sentience are underrepresented and undeserved on the stage of... underserved on the stage of galactic diplomacy. I was like, that doesn't make sense. His request seems a bit odd, but there is advantage to be gained and knowledge to be gleaned. Encourage the growth and progress of minor civilizations. In 10 turns, ensure the population from minor civilizations reaches 136 at minimum in the whole galaxy. That's something we can do. Vital statistics, the galactic census is coming up, and although you have great worries on your mind, you remember what one of your wisest advisors once said, that a great leader is often judged not by his actions, but by the statistics he leaves behind. Perhaps it is worth investing a bit of effort to leave your mark on history, as the database will remember it. Building a military armada stronger than the quest has failed. Oh. Okay, whatever. I'm totally not bothered by that. Like, I'm actually surprised that failed. We built a behemoth, that's gotta be one of them. Diasporan are spawning everywhere, which is excellent. And Bellatrix has just finished that missile boat that we wanted just to chase off that one solo ship there. Oh, it's gone. It left. It's trapped here now. That was a big mistake, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take trophies here again, just to flatten out these hawks. Bam, give me that money. And that science. And then right here, we're probably gonna attack another behemoth, and we'll watch this one again, but I think we'll use the behemoth camera for this one. It is really, really fun watching the behemoths fight, though. Like, I don't know how fun it's gonna be in this fight, though, because I have a strong feeling what's gonna happen is we're gonna basically kill this thing before it ever gets a shot off. Oh, wait a minute, no, this is a beam behemoth. It's got a pretty good chance of doing some damage here. So we're gonna go to watch, but we're also gonna slip into advanced here. What is the potential risk that this behemoth has fleets on it? Probably not very high right now. Realistically, just not very high right now. And that's actually probably the best fleet comp we can have. Okay, that'll work for me. Let's do this. Let the battle begin. I am super excited to watch this. I'm gonna, like I said though, guys, I'm gonna focus that camera immediately on the behemoth so that we can maybe watch stuff from a little bit cooler of a view. Because last time we, like, used the auto cam and it basically just showed us the behemoth's engine over and over and over again. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Can we free cam here? We're kind of free camming. Can we pan the free cam though? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we can't pan the free cam. We can zoom in, though. So there is the behemoth, and here are our ships. Look at the missiles. Glorious, glorious missiles going out. And bye-bye, baby. Look at that health just draining off of one shot, or one volley, rather. We took like half of its health. And I don't think it's succeeded at firing yet. Does it actually have weapons? No, it does. It has beams, I think, that are going out. And it looks like our hero ship is the one taking the most damage right now. It doesn't matter. Bye-bye, behemoth. Hello, happiness. That is just decimated right there. We blew it to bits. What do they even have left? We got system relics debris field on here. That actually makes me wonder if Serta's gonna be worth keeping. I think it probably will once we capture it. They do have one econ behemoth left here, which we're not super worried about, to be honest. And now that that missile boat is out and we don't need it, I guess we'll send it down here to back up this fleet, and then we'll pull out our siege fleet here and send them down here to back this up. Go, go, Gadget. Let's all land on Zane and grind it down again. Now, when we took Zane, we actually chose to elevate people, which gave us some Hisho Pop and stuff, which was okay, but what we really should have done was just conquered the whole thing and then consumed the Hisho Pop and then basically raised it if we didn't want it, which is what we're going to end up doing now. This is the pirate lair that is near our home system. They are heavy, heavy in projectiles, although the poacher here, which looks to potentially be their highest damage unit, is heavy in beams, and that's the trap right there. They wanted me to put projectile defenses on here, but the reality is that beam defenses are going to be more important here. So we're going to go with that and hope that this poacher doesn't just wreck our entire fleet's face. And we'll watch this one because the poacher actually does represent a legitimate threat. Ooh, plus 25% long-range defense bonus on ships. That actually helps them a lot against us. That is a big, big deal against us. However, we do have 3 different flotillas and they only have 1, so we will get that advantage. We can go to overview cam here for a minute. I really like overview cam. Like, you can't see the really pretty ship graphics and stuff, but you do get to see these really cool, like, essentially, like, I feel like John Madden is sitting here going like, and then the frigate goes over here, and it gets behind the battleship, and then it blows the battleship up. That was a bad John Madden impression, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like, that's what it feels like when you look at it from overview cam. We'll switch back to auto, though, for a second. God, those Mavro ships are just beautiful, though. Honestly, the pirate ships look great, too. Go, Mavro ships, go! Blow them to smithereens! So far, we haven't lost anybody, and their battleship has taken a lot of damage. I think he's gone right here. I'm reasonably sure he's gone right here, and we haven't lost anyone yet. Bye-bye, pirates. They are gone now. And oh my, the swarm of missiles that were heading towards that guy were no joke whatsoever. We have decimated them completely. I want to know what that big floaty shiny thing right there is. That's super cool. I've actually not noticed stuff like that in the background very often. So yeah, we got a decisive victory there. We just flat out rolled them. We honestly probably could have taken take trophies there. Hey, we just discovered a new special node, which is probably nowhere near us. Yes, it's over here, so we won't be able to get it. That's incredibly useful, game. Why, thank you. So Zane here is fine. We are sieging it. We have siege ships en route. You are doing what? You're just hanging out here on Elion, huh? Okay, so if that's the case, why don't you come over? Oh, there's a pirate mark on IMEX. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's stay on our star lanes and see what we can see. He got caught in a blockade there, which is why he stopped. No big deal. Bellatrix here doesn't necessarily have anything we want. I mean, Cyberfloor is not bad, it really isn't. But there's no reason for us to keep this except for the Calgaros, which we haven't actually assimilated yet. In which case, maybe we just build... Yeah, okay, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Is there a food improvement here? There is not. Okay, so we are gonna let the Calgaros build up until we can consume them, and then we'll abandon Bellatrix after that. Until then, though, let's just have them do... They're mutinous right now. A lot of that is from ownership. I'm sure that'll taper down as we gain ownership over time. Yeah, so we'll wait to gain ownership here anyway because we can't raise the city until we get it. And then we'll let these pops build up, and hopefully by the time that's done... Actually, there is one thing I'd like to do. Yes, this. Yes, this, please. Okay, so we'll do that. That way they can build up pop faster. They only have Calgaros on that system, so only Calgaros should spawn unless I'm mistaken. No, it looks like they've got a Diasporan in the queue in 21 turns. That's crazy. We're gonna want to boost the Calgaros if we can at all. If we can't, then maybe we'll just send them off the system. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's really, really cute. How about no? How about you give us whatever we ask for and then we kill you anyway? So we should have the ability, you have not suffered enough war pressure from this empire to impose a truce. I don't want to impose a truce, I want to force them to give us what we want. And we cannot do that via truce here, I don't think. Maybe we can be like, yo, we want Kuma and we want Zane. Wow, they would actually just give us Kuma. I mean, that's really appetizing, actually. Is there anything else they have that we really want? Because we could just take everything from them and then leave them alone for a minute and then finish them off in a few turns. How long does the truce buy them, though? I think it's like 10 turns. I don't know if that's worth it. It's not worth it. We're just gonna finish them. I had to think about it, though, guys. I had to think about it. This is fine. We'll just keep wearing them down, and when all is said and done, they will be finito. It does not look... If we can see the hack moving through there, yeah, so that's not an Umbral Choir system. I was just being paranoid. Okay, send out the exploration ships, let's go! Now, in this case, we probably want to invade here, but we can wait a little bit for this siege to wear them down. Boy, we really actually need our siege ships over there to help get rid of our pirates, and what are you? You are a hawk. Not super worried about you. NGC 7089 here has plus 50 production. If we did get Kuma from them, we could build towards that. But I mean, it's not really that big of an issue. We could always just take Aquarius here once it's built out and be in the same position, so I guess it's kind of whatever. Go exploration ship, go. So yeah, our militarists maintain the lead, although our scientist party is regaining some ground. I would really, really like to push our religious party, who has apparently lost a lot of ground. And you guys are fine. Ending the turn. We are just rolling through, though, right now, guys. Like, okay, we don't have the dust to push anybody. I'm gonna support the religious party. It's not gonna do much good, but I'm gonna do it. And now we are militarist scientists, which actually isn't bad with need to breed bill. We can pump out a lot of extra food. With our faction, this is almost nuts. That's actually really, really strong once we capture the Hisho capital, too. These are looking very promising. Very, very promising. And our influence generation is phenomenal right now. We are staying with it. Altair is hacked and reached. Civilian ships destroyed on Mayal. What the... what? Okay, so for this one, we have to retreat. Like, that scout's not gonna win anyway. Bye, scout, you do your thing. What fleet was intercepted on Mayal? Did we have, like... why in the heck would any of our civilian fleets even go through Mayal? That could have been, like, population we just lost right there because the civilian ship decided to go here instead of up here and here, which doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna have to hope that that didn't happen, because if it did, it's just gonna make me kind of salty, to be honest. We could build a trade subsidiary up here in Bellatrix if we wanted to. That would be kind of interesting, but I think our best bet here is just to keep it within our borders, essentially. So we're gonna go with trade company subsidiary here, along with expanded mine and miners union and our level 2 upgrade. Essentially what we want to do is we want to create as long of a path as we can from Nusakan to other places so that Nusakan will stop through all the other places. So we'll put one of our trading companies here, we'll probably put another one here unless we decide to cap Orion here or Fidus. We would honestly be better off if we got stuff way further out here, but we didn't manage to get enough miners that were sort of spread out like that. However, the good news is, once our trade company finishes, we can start pumping out more luxury and strategic resources, which will help us out in the long run by a lot. Harashems have spawned on Rhea. Interesting, so we are gaining Harashem pop, but Harashems weren't the ones we were worried about, it was the Calgeros. And we just can't find that dust water unless we go up to the market and find out that it's there now, which it could be. Doesn't look like it, okay. You know what we could do, though? We could be like, yo, Hisho. Hey, you want a truce? Do you have dust water? Do you have dust water? Oh, you don't have dust water, you're useless, we don't like you anymore, fine. I mean, honestly, what I would normally do is I would extort them for everything we could get and then crush them as soon as the treaty ran out, but that doesn't seem like something we want to do here. That doesn't seem like it's necessarily the correct answer. We do have a lot of dust, or we will have a lot of dust coming in now that we're doing 3D printing on a couple of systems. I would like... Youch. We lost like 2 population right there, I think. I would very much like to get our dust generation up enough that we could start getting more heroes. That would be great. In this system, it's pretty obvious that we have reached the point where it is time to colonize more. So we can either get this toxic or this toxic. This one is sterile with a single moon, which gives an additional pop, and psychoactive air, which gives happiness, so that's... This one is obviously more appealing. This one also only has 2 populations, so it's really not worth getting until we have to. But I'm gonna put both of these in queue because we have nothing else, and then we'll do public 3D printing. That seems about right. 3 turns for our Oblit blueprints, guys. 3 turns. We gon' make it. Alright, market-wide price increase. That's cool. We don't use the market all that much anyway, thanks though. Can we invade this place now? They still have 264 manpower. Can't invade enemy systems. Oh, that's because there's a fleet here. We'll just kill them. We're not gonna watch this because it's just 1 ship. Bye, Felicia. Okay, he is gone, and now we can invade if we want to. Oh yeah, we have a huge manpower advantage. We're just gonna invade here. And we don't want to blitz, because blitzing will destroy stuff, so we'll select Guerrilla. Yeah, that's rough though, because it does less damage to the defender, but we honestly have such an advantage here that I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be very okay. Let's find out. Dun 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 dun. And I wonder if the visualization changes when we choose Guerrilla. I don't think it does, though. No, it doesn't look like it. Oi, that was a big hit from them right off the bat to melt our infantry units. But it's okay, because we have a lot of tank units and they gonna wreck their infantry units too. Boom, boom, boom. Take them out, boys. Finish them. Come on, you got this. Go, go, go. Oh, it's a draw. Okay, so we actually didn't do that much damage. They killed all of our foot soldiers. We didn't kill any of their foot soldiers, but we did kill some of them, but not a lot, and we took out a tank as well. We'll continue that siege. We probably should have just went for the rush there, but I was trying to save those improvements if we could. Unfortunately, that ended up kind of biting us and not doing exactly what we wanted. Alright, you guys can come down here. There is something down here for a quest, so I'm totally fine with that. And it looks like everybody's building things. Bellatrix needs more things to build. Bellatrix, what can you do for us before we burn your system to the ground? I guess we can go with that. Public 3D printing is great. That'll just make us more dust. Nobody's ever going to complain about having too much dust. Yeah, we knew about that, knew about those. And you guys are probably okay to siege here, but I'm not gonna risk... No, you're not okay to siege there at all. That's okay. Let's get our siege ships together if we can, because we're gonna need them very, very soon to do their things. Since we control Bellatrix, we can upgrade our military behemoth now, which is great. That was perfect. We got it on the way, and now it'll safely head over to Sirte, and we will begin dealing with them. And now our siege ship is here, which means we can probably go ahead and send it either here or down here. Let's send it here. Let's get our siege ships. Our missile boat we want to land here, and our siege ships we also want to land here, and then we're going to have this taxi fleet with 1 siege on it come down here and meet them. And that way we can gather all of our siege ships up in a nice, neat bundle and then send them over here. Wow, that brood ship is really trying. They got a colony ship out, guys. He's like, yo, there's a chance. There's a chance we do it, guys. Hisho, I'm sorry, there's no chance. There really isn't. You should have given up a long time ago. Now we're generating 312 dust a turn. This is what I'm talking about. Hostile trace detected. Your hacking op was discovered by a defensive program on Kuma. Let's see that location. Whoops. Ah! Minimize that. Minimize that. Minimize that. Minimize that. We were trying to look at Kuma, please. So Kuma has begun a trace on our hack, but that hack will be done in 3 turns. They may get back to us in that time, but I strongly doubt it. I think we're probably gonna get this hack. Okay, so it's 240 for us to hack this system, and they're doing minus 68 from colony support. It's really interesting because I don't have a good projection necessarily for this. I can't remember how many turns it took us to get here, but it had to have been more than 6, right? So we're hoping that that'll work out just fine. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the rest of these. For this one, we could blitz here, which is going to give us a lot more damage. It is going to do population death. It is going to do improvement destruction. Those are things we don't really want. We could also preemptive bomb here, but that's got a really good chance of destroying improvements as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do this, and we're not going to watch. We're just going to let it go. You got this. That didn't go quite as well as we wanted, but it also didn't go terribly. It is a draw, but they are losing troops, and they're not regaining them at a very fast rate considering we're sieging them. Very soon, though, our siege fleet is going to come together on Procyon here, and it's not going to be an issue anymore. Yeah, it's absolutely not an issue now. Let's go ahead and get all of these guys in there if we can. We cannot. We need to get rid of 1 taxi, so we'll put 1 taxi in. I said we'll put 1 taxi... Taxi, please. Why you not do what I tell you? Are they out of movement? Is that the issue? No, they're not out of movement, so I don't know why we can't pull a taxi ship off. Interesting. We can't switch any of these fleets around, which is really weird. I am not sure why that is. Oh, because there's a battle taking place. Okay, that's totally my fault. That's a big nope. That is a big, big nope. What kind of weapons do you guys have? You have beam weapons. We're gonna do this and retreat. Retreat via an unknown star lane. That's fine. Go. Just run. We have retreated. We, oof, took a lot of damage there. That's actually kind of annoying. Annoying enough that I want to bring this fleet over here and just crush them, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm gonna merge these 2 fleets right here, and we are going to probably come down... Ooh, uh-oh. Choices, choices. I guess we'll go down here, and then we'll try to merge up some of our fleet.
A special place in the void awaits you.
No. It's cool. It's cool. So that's problematic. Because we know they have a fleet there, and it may move us right back to Procyon, and if that happens, we're kind of in trouble. So we're just gonna refuse for right now. They can be angry all they want. If they declare war on us, it's honestly not gonna benefit them at all. Smoking Gun has come to an end, so we do have +10 influence on all of our empire now. Our anger has faded, we relent. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, so basically we get some penalties for not being willing to back out of their territory, which is totally fine. And what do we have here? Event End Behemoth. Plus 25% science on Empire, I will take that, or plus 25 science on Empire, I'll take that easily. The arrest of the spies creates something of a scandal, but during the public trial, your skillful political testimony convinces the majority of your population that your government is a shining beacon of light in a sea of darkness. The subsequent execution of the spies demonstrates that despite being bound by the truth, you are no soft touch either. Okay, so we have plus 20 happiness on our Empire for 10 turns, it looks like, and now we get a hero. Now, I'm tempted to take this He Show hero here just because there's some irony to that. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's kind of funny that our hero could potentially be a He Show hero. Although it does look like he's more geared towards producing ships than he is specifically towards combat here, which I find to be interesting. Oh, he's not a He Show, he's a scavenger. He just looked like a He Show to me. I mean, come on, guys, that looks like He Show armor, doesn't it? So yeah, he's more of a good governor. We don't really need that as much as we want combat leaders. Projectile damage bonus is a yes. Hull plating is also a yes. What is his biggest thing, though? Depletion is not great. So we're not seeing anything amazing from there. Now, this Unfallen guy is a pacifist, which is problematic, but he could also be an excellent governor for us if we wanted him to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a very good governor for us. With him, we can essentially produce a lot more population so we can gene splice people faster. And not only that, but he also has this on Senate plus 5% health regeneration ratio on fleets. That's just awesome. That's honestly just great. The other thing we could consider is we could use him as a military leader here. I mean, what do they actually have for that, though? Fleet health, a little bit of damage, a little bit of movement. That plus 40% health regen on fleet is amazing. I think at the end of the day, we're gonna go with probably Kren. Although it does depend on what damage this guy has. Sorry guys, my nose is like really stuffing up right now. I apologize if that's making my voice sound weird. It happens sometimes when I record in the morning. Let's see. No, he really doesn't have anything great for a fleet commander here, does he? No, he really doesn't. Okay, so I guess we're going with Kren Solidus here. Kren Solidus will make an excellent fleet commander for us. He does have additional projectile damage, which works with our current missile fleets, and will work really good with our railgun fleets that we're planning on building later. Let's go ahead and get fleet health there. Excellent. And we'll probably assign him... Wow, we can't. I didn't even realize that we already had another hero that was military, but okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead. Alright, Siege Ship, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there, and one of you taxis is gonna go here. And then we will take the last Siege Ship and stick him in there. And then, because they are not blockading, we're gonna go straight there. Just get out of Dodge, guys. Don't stay here. It's a bad place to be. We do have one taxi fleet here boosting the speed. With just one taxi fleet, that speed is up to 10 movement. That's insane. Okay, and then our hero has leveled up. So let's go ahead and give him his next combat ability. Wow, he's sort of running out of combat ability options. However, this does give movement, which is great. Yeah, let's do that. +2 movement is always useful. And more Diasporan everywhere. All these things are being built. And unfortunately, guys, I think that is all the time we have for this episode. It is. However, we will be starting the next episode by finishing the last He Show Behemoth off, and then we will invade Serta. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, go ahead and click that like button. If you would like to see more or you want to see any of our other great series. We have a whole bunch of cool things coming soon. There's one project I'm very excited for that is in the Space 4X realm that I'm just not prepared to unveil yet, but very soon, guys. There's also Sunless Skies we're running right now. We're going to be running Endless Legend Community Patch again, and we're going to be running some cool stuff with Fire Pro if you're a wrestling nerd like I am. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, make sure to click that sub button and ding that little bell notification so that YouTube will put a cowbell on one of their employees, and that is because you did a good thing. Doesn't make sense, but it's a good joke. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.